Hi, I'm Rakesh Kamal, an environmental engineering student. I've come all the way from India to US just to achieve my dream. My dream is to make this world a better place to live in. But I know I can't achieve this dream. I know I can't make the change I want to. I can't stop the global warming, I can't stop the pollution, I can't stop the urban health hazards that are happening. I know I can't do anything all alone. What I can do is voice out and motivate the community I live in. I can make people aware about the magnitude of the problem that is today. And finally, I should be the leader and take the first step and show the route to everyone. Today, urban pollution has become one of the major sources of health hazards. We can see that everyone is getting affected with diseases that were never known before. Kids especially are getting targeted by numerous number of diseases, mainly in urban areas like asthma, learning disorders, cancer, you name them, they have it. Previously, the older you get, the more diseases you get. But now, the younger you are, the more prone you are to diseases. The reasons for degradation of urban environment are air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution. The problems in general that cause these issues are vehicular pollution, factories and industry waste, domestic waste, and smoking. Vehicular pollution. This accounts to one of the major problems today. The problem is lack of proper public transportation. Every individual wants to have a car as it is convenient. For senior people, they are forced to depend on someone else as their visibility is diminished and they can't drive. A proper public transportation should be there even if it can't make profits directly, because it will for sure decrease the carbon and indirectly help. It will have long-term benefits. Might sound weird that I have mentioned these big problems in a small one. Then you are completely wrong, because it's not a small problem at all. Smoking doesn't just affect the person's health alone, but affects the whole family's health and the community if it's outside. Because of the high density of population in urban areas, the number of people getting affected is also high. According to the chemists at a tobacco company, cigarette smoke is 10,000 times more concentrated than the automobile pollution at a rush hour on a freeway. Cigarette disease victims die more than 20 years before the life expectancy of a non-smoker. Factories and industrial waste. We can see only the air or water pollution that are caused by the factories, but the effect on soil and groundwater can be hardly seen. Factories are usually built close to the cities so that they can supply the materials faster. In one way, it's reducing the air pollution of heavy vehicles to travel, but in other way, many industries like electroplating are deteriorating the groundwater quality. Countries like US have come out with laws to prevent the pollution in their countries, but are importing the end products which produce the same amount of pollution elsewhere, making no sense. Industrial waste dumped into water bodies like rivers, lakes, etc. have become a big nuisance. It has a long-term effect. Like the Lough Canal near Niagara Falls, where a school was built on a hazardous waste generating industry site, and many kids had cancer in later years. As many rivers are built on the cities, it mostly affects the health. Man is no longer patient enough to see what he is wasting. Forget that, he has no time even to see what he is eating. Food is no longer safe. The amount of waste that we generate has become a gigantic problem. Till few years before, aluminium was a problem, but now plastic has been made a necessity to carry anything and everything. It's becoming a bigger problem day by day compared to what aluminium was. Plastic has a longer life and it goes nowhere. Just imagine if a man lives like plastic forever, what will be his state be? How much of use will this plastic be? Rather than just saying that plastic is necessity, let's try and minimize the amount of waste we generate. And remember, right, what I said in the beginning, I can't do anything all alone.
One of the main focuses of sustainability is to account for all the externalized costs of our activities. Historically, we've looked at issues like air pollution only in terms of the direct costs that we could measure. But more recently, as people have looked at this, they've really, if you start including the health costs of air pollution and the cost to the ecosystems and the natural world around us due to air pollution, the costs become much more significant. So many types of production, energy production, burning crops, residues, forest biomass, and other activities, they're economical only because we're not accounting for the true costs of those pollutions, those activities. If we count the actual health costs and other damage that's being done to our local environment, then we'd see a lot of these activities that result in this pollution no longer be cost effective. Basically, we have an economy in which the polluters make a profit while society pays for the consequences of their actions. Now, granted, there's definitely economic benefit to many of these activities, including for local communities. But one of the things that global warming, problems with the ozone layer, as well as the more extensive health studies that have been done over the last couple of decades have shown is that the impacts of this pollution is not localized. So while one community may profit, a whole variety of communities and other populations are paying the price for that one community to profit. So as part of moving sustainability forward, part of what we need to do is really trace these externalized costs, of which health is one, and reconnect those costs to the actual process of producing the pollution that's causing the problems to start with.
You might now say what I am talking and what we can do about it. I say when we know the problem and the magnitude of it, what we can do is try and encourage the innovative ways of living sustainably. But till we get the equipment and methods to reduce all this, what we can only do is only postpone the date of the end by reducing consumption and spreading awareness. Because I say again, I can't do anything all alone.